Politicians, political parties and the general populace is looking on with keen interest to January 28th, as then the day of polling will be made known. People meanwhile have been busy checking to see if their name is on the latest voters list, complied as of December 31st, 2017. Voter and Civic Registration Officer Ferdinand Phillips says till then, 75,954 people were registered. Between then and now, however, that figure has increased. Philip indicated that as an office they are guided by rules and regulations and remains proactive in their approach. He says there is a continuous process to ensure that when the date is called, they are 100% ready.
So being ready is relative. It's not relative to that date coming Sunday.
Right.
It was relative to our function as an office and the expectation of the general public that we are able to conduct an effective general election. So we are ready.
Right.
Last month we were ready. The month before we were ready. And subsequent to the date being called Sunday, God's willing, we will be ready for that upcoming general election.
Right.
As of last Tuesday, claims and objections ended.
The exact date is not in my head, but last week Tuesday, you're right, was the date to receive, the final day to receive claims and objections. So the Tuesday of the week before, the list would have been posted, and that 7-day period culminated on Tuesday of last. And we urge persons by legislation to inspect the list, to look for omissions. Maybe their name was misspelled, maybe the address was wrongly placed, something that was not in keeping with what they would have supplied. Or if the person is living in a particular constituency, having inspected the list, if they notice someone's name there who does not belong to that constituency, then that's an objection. And so claims and objections were entertained during that time. But I must say, just to let the public know, although the 7-day period would have upped last week Tuesday, at any given time you notice a discrepancy, you can bring it forward.
The list, according to the Voter and Civic Registration Officer, is not perfect, and oftentimes there are discrepancies such as the names of those whom have already passed on. He says, though, they are working with other entities to minimize such occurrences.
Well, yes, we are linked to several stakeholders, and the general public is a critical factor in this whole process. As you say, someone would have indicated that they saw their aunt and a neighbor who have died. They have recognized their names on the list. Now, that's part of the process. We, as I said earlier, we do encourage the general public to search that list, to go through that list. And of course, it's not only a computerized system, there's human interaction. And so once that is identified, that is communicated to us, we would then do a manual search, so to speak. We would go into that system and we would look, because that's part of the process.
In recent time, the office has been accused of tampering with names. However, it professes to operate with the highest integrity. The officer added that, as a matter of fact, one can be imprisoned if they try to tamper with documents as such. For GBN News, I am Rachel Bain.